Hi everyone, it's Leanne. Nice to be back on YouTube. Now, in lieu of Mother's Day, um, I'm going to do a card. Now, I've just got a placement here of some stuff that will go over shortly, but I'm going to keep it in its layout. And this is just a plastic, not plastic, it's coated, one of those home things. And I'm going to, it's pretty solid, and I'm going to make that into something else. I'm going to do a card for Mother's Day, and I'm going to use this as the base. Now I'm going to gesso it, of course, put a bit of a primer on it between that and the collaging. I am going to collage it with this stack of papers here. Now, I'm not sure whether I showed you my jelly plates that I made. I'm not sure. I'll show you some jelly plates that I made. I made two, and I have been using them vigorously because it's very addictive, isn't it? Now, instead of buying some, or one, which I thought was so expensive, I thought I'd make the recipe up that a lot of people on YouTube have done, and it's been very successful. So I'll show you those jelly plates or gel plate mats or whatever you want to call them, and I will get back to you shortly when I dry this. Right, I'm back. Now I've just sewed one side. I'm not going to worry about the back. It's not really important at this stage. Oh, now I'm going to open up my matte medium, a multi-medium, and it's a matte. You don't want a shiny one, you want a matte one. Just like the walls. You don't want shiny walls, you want matte walls in your house. And I am going to now collage the whole page. And this may be a bit boring. If you want to fast forward, that's fine. Because it will take a while. Oh, it's autumn here in Sydney. Little bit nippy. Not too bad though. Can still get away with one blanket. Well, I can. Not sure about everyone else. But it wasn't long ago I installed, or had installed, a reverse cycle air conditioning in our bedroom because the heat really, really gets to me. I hate the heat. I'm a cold person, climate person, hence that's why I'm leaving when I retire to a colder climate. But a lot of people prefer, and I did too when I was younger. I'm a lot older now. I preferred and I have lived on the beach, or beach resorts, even though I hate the beach myself personally. I enjoyed it when I was younger. Not now. I can't stand the beach. Isn't that funny? Some people say you're mad. I don't mind being mad. That's just my personal preference. I haven't got any worries about anyone else loving the beach. I prefer the inland rivers and waterways. It's just the way I am. Just what I prefer. We all got our preferences, haven't we? Yes. Now, some people say I'm mad because I'm retiring to a very, very cold climate. But, as I said, I like that sort of climate. especially with climate change. You want to be in a cold climate. I thought about New Zealand, not New Zealand, Tasmania. I would have loved to go down there and live for its climate. Would have been nice and beautiful. But, I'd have to leave my family behind. I don't think I could do that. They need me. Oops, went in the wrong one then. If all my children came with me, I'd go. Husband, of course. Can't forget him, can we? Anyway, we're tackling this pretty good. Now, Mother's Day. A lot of our mothers have passed on. I know that my mother was 77 when she died. She was alone. My father and her had divorced way back when I was about 15. And my father was completely uncaring and unfeeling towards her, which is a damn shame. I had 7 children. There's 7 of us out there. And you couldn't get a more dysfunctional family than ours. We had a great childhood, but we were dysfunctional as a family because of my father and his antics. I mean, we weren't allowed to be children. We had to grow up very quickly because my father was a child for both of us, or for all of us, sorry. He was terrible. But nonetheless, he was my father, for good or bad. That's it. That's what we had to work with as young children. Right, that's coming along really good. Now I've got these flowers, these text flowers, and I'm going to put them in as well. One here and one there. That one there would be fine. I'll get it right on the edge there. There you go. Just going to lift that so it doesn't stick to this paper permanently. Oops. Right, it's not too bad. Tiny bit more text here. Where's some more yellow? I like the yellow. But Mother's Day comes along, and when you're in a big family, you tend to gravitate towards a big sister or big brother. Well, that's what I found, and because your mother hasn't got time for everyone. And my father had to work, and he worked shift work, so you rarely saw him, actually. But right. Well, it's not too bad. I think there's a few spots that are missing, so I'll put that one just there, because I think that's a bit of an edge there. It's got a blank spot. There we go. And I think that one just there. Yep. Right. Hang on a minute. Is there another one? Yes, it is. Put that that there. There we go. Now that's not too bad. That's good. Right. I'll just get rid of the brush into the water. Get rid of my matte medium. Now we're going to have to let that dry. So I'm going to give it a little while and I will be back shortly. Right, that's pretty much dry now and that's what it looks like, but I'll give it a cut. And then we'll have another look at it. Right, get off those scissors. Right, nearly there. And voila, there we go. Now have to wipe our scissors later, they're a bit sticky. Right, there we go. That's what it looks like. Okay, and we are going, it's pretty much dry, we're going to give it a coat of gesso now. Gesso is pretty thin, so it's not completely, it's white, but this sort is anyway, but it's not completely, well, it's transparent, so you can actually see through it. Now I am going to take some of that off because I only want a very fine coat on. Get it off this paper and it looks something like that. Can you see that? Right, so it's a very thin coat. I'll just put a bit more here. It's a very, very thin coat. There we go. Now I am going to dry that. So we will be back very shortly. Here we are, finished that part of it. So we gessoed our pamphlet or our card, very firm card, and we gessoed it. Then we did some collaging on it or some decoupage on it, and then we gave it a coat of gesso. So that is the background to our card. Now I'm just going to put that gesso away now because we're finished with it. And I will stick mine in the water. Now, it's dry, yes. Now we'll get back to our placement again. Now I have some, well, I have a card and it says, "May this day be as special as you are." So that is going to be our words on our pamphlet. Now I've got these perfume bottles, which is quite pretty. Very, very, very pretty. That's a good background. Now I was going to put this one up in the corner to stop the blandness on that side. And I have these beautiful lips. Who doesn't want to give their mum a kiss on Mother's Day? Just for being mum. Now I thought it'd be something like this. Maybe something like that. Let me just work around this, see how it goes. So if I put that there, put another bottle over there in the corner, move that over a bit. May this day be as special as you are. Yes, and we've got a beautiful ribbon that I cut out, paper ribbon, and I thought I'd put it on that bottle there. So considering that, I might move the lips. Considering I'm doing that, or will I put it there? I like it there. So I might put the lips there and the other perfume bottle right up in the corner. There. I don't mind that placement. I think that's what we'll do. So we'll start on this side and we'll do this. I was going to use a glue stick, but I'm not sure whether that works very effectively. I'll give it a try. Seems to dry out. Not sure why. Just does. Must be the temperature in here. I've got the heater on. You really want it stuck down well, so we'll see how we go with this glue stick. Well, that came off, so I'll have to glue that down again. Right. I can hear the dogs coming in. Right, that's not too bad. Now, we'll put, shall we put the ribbon down first? And the lips can go on top of that. Yeah, I think so. So, okay, here we go with it. See, I ripped that. I'm getting very agitated with this. I wonder why. It's playing up. Oh my gosh. Never mind. We'll manage through, won't we? Right. We'll join that together. Like that. Like that. I think. Yep. And we may have to use some more glue stick there. Some glue stick there. Some there. And that looks pretty good to me. Okay, I'll show you what we've got so far. There we go. That's what we've got. It's on the neck of the bottle, perfume bottle. So, and it doesn't look too bad. Let me just see. Just needs to be glued down a tiny bit more, I think. There we go. Right, let's place our lips. Let's place our words and our lips. It seems to me we might have to go that way so it doesn't interfere with the ribbon. And then this can probably just go underneath. Fit underneath? Let me see. I'm going to change glue. Not happy with that glue. I'll use some wet glue. There we go. Okay, we'll change this up once more, and I'll just get the last placement of it. Yep, not too bad on that. We'll use that. Alright, here we go with the wet glue. Oops, too far up. My eyes are deceiving me. Yep, just about there. Well, that wet glue works much, much better. There we go. So that's what we've got so far. There. Now, I think we'll put our words on. May this day be as special as you are. It's pretty, isn't it? Right, that worked pretty well. Right, and now we're going for the lips. And we'll have one more close look at how we can place it. Yes, I think not that sure. Well, yes, I like it that way, and that's the way it's going to go. There we go. So we're going to place it right there. There we go. That's what it looks like. Right, that is quite nice as it is, but we will continue to do a little bit more. And I think we'll use a crayon, a pastel, I should say. And I do have some brand new beautiful washi tape here, Japanese washi tape. And I'm just looking at the colours and I'm thinking what would match it. Well, I like the, this one's got a touch of yellow in it. But there's so many colours there, it's hard to tell, but I'll take the one with the yellow. I like to give it a bit of yellow in the background somewhere. Now, I think we will, you know, I'm not that fond of that one after all. I don't like the picture. Now I've got reds, maroons, purples. It's got pinks in it, blues and pinks. I'm going to go for that one. Okay, I've made up my mind. Stick to it, Leanne. Come on. Now, what sort of a Mother's Day did everyone have? Did they get breakfast in bed? Or is it a cake? Someone make a cake? Or bought cake? Or did you simply just go to the club and have a nice meal? Get some flowers, maybe? Or were you like me? Got nothing? No, I don't get anything on Mother's Day. I wish I did. It was a big deal in my family home as we were growing up. You know, because I went to a Catholic school, so we had Mother's Day stalls, and, you know, consistently you'd buy something. Even in high school, I went to an all-girls Catholic school in high school, and you did buy your mother something. It's expected. But today I understand that circumstances have changed. Now, in high school, I didn't have a father who cared about anything I did, so I was a bit disadvantaged compared to a lot of the other girls. I think there was only 2 girls in my entire high school, me and Rose Bow, who became my friend, didn't have fathers. They were deserted wives, as they called them in those days. And my father did desert my mother, and so did Rose Bow's father. They shouldn't have been fathers, should they, in the first place? There we go, we've done some washi around the edging. Doesn't look too bad, does it? I kind of like it, the blue. Now, I'm going to get a pastel, a black one, because I'm going to just edge it with the black oil pastel. Just like that. Gives a little bit of a different feel. So you just edge it. Be gentle. Right, so Mother's Day was very important because of the schools, and good on those schools for having such a wonderful tradition like Mother's Day. Now today, as I said, there's different types of families, and they're all families, no matter if you just have a mother or father or same-sex couples, it doesn't matter. It's still a family, isn't it? Now, that black pastel is good. I did want to go around the edging with this, but I'm a bit scared. But you know what? I'm going to stuff it. Now, you really have to turn this on its edge. There we go. So that's what it looks like. Now you can do a lot more to this card. You can simply go around and edge it with a gel pen, all of it, which I might do. And but other than that, that's pretty much done. And you can make yourself or your mother a beautiful card like that. But this is out. I give this to all the people out there that didn't get a recognition of mother on Mother's Day like I didn't. And I give this to you in lieu of you on receiving anything from anyone else. So happy Mother's Day, everyone, and I hope you make yourself a card or give someone a card, but just let them know that they're a mother and say happy Mother's Day, even if you don't buy them anything. So thank you very much for watching and subscribing and coming along, and please don't hesitate to say hi. Bye for now.